Live from the 412, it's Platt's Point of View, y'all. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Second part of Platt's Point of View. I'm Platt, and this is Platt's Point of View, where I give you my opinion on sports locally and nationally. We honor the old school and new school in our old school, new school segment, and we have our high school spotlight. And later on, I'll tell you who needs to turn up and get lit. So let's start part two. We got college basketball's coolest names. We got some cool names, y'all. Yes. So let's get right to it. First, we got Remy Martin, 6 feet junior guard from Arizona State. And no, not the rapper that raps with Fat Joe. Remy Martin, and yes, he's a baller. He's averaging about 19 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He's shooting 46% from the floor, 34% from three-point range. Last season, he was a second-team All-Pac-12 as a sophomore. He averaged 12 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Remy Martin is an explosive point guard who plays with aggression. He pushes the ball in transition, and he has a burst to get to the rim. Remy Martin has athleticism, and he will knock down a pull-up jumper. Remy Martin is a solid floor general. So you on the West Coast or you like West Coast basketball, pay attention to superb point guard Remy Martin. You might want to lean back. But pay attention to Remy Martin, y'all. He's nice. He's a nice player with a cool name. Next up, another cool name. We got senior 6'7" swing man from Providence, Alpha Diallo. His name is Alpha, y'all. Alpha, yes, Alpha. This season, he's averaging right now 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Last season, he averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Diallo also was a member of Team USA's college team that won a bronze medal in Lima, Peru. He played with Miles Powell from Seton Hall. They got the bronze medal. I watched that. He's pretty versatile. Last season, Diallo also was tied for first in the Big East with 10 double-doubles. Alpha Diallo is a very athletic swing man who slashes to the hoop. He's an excellent rebounder for his size. He plays good defense. His passing is fairly solid. He's a pretty good athlete, and he's probably the most athletic player in the Big East, hands down. Alpha Diallo, he's not really been playing up to his potential right now, but as the season goes on, I think Alpha Diallo get it going, and the Providence Friars, they'll move on up in the Big East standings. So pay attention to Alpha Diallo, the 6'7" swing man out of Providence. Another cool name, Alpha Diallo, y'all, Providence. Next up, it's probably my favorite guy on this list. I'm talking about Fats Russell, the 5'10" point guard. He's a junior out of Rhode Island. Right now, Fats is averaging 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's shooting 47% from the floor. He's a 41% three-point shooter, and he's shooting 86% from the foul line. Fats Russell is a steady, speedy point guard with lockdown defense. He's tearing the Atlantic 10 up right now. He's a baller. He's a little short on the short side, but, man, he plays with the heart of a lion. Duquesne, beware. They're in Atlantic 10. You'll probably see those guys twice. Keep an eye out on point guard Fats Russell for Rhode Island. Yes, he is pure. He's magic. When you see him play, yes, you're going to be smiling like I am. So Fats Russell, Rhode Island point guard, another guy with a cool nickname. No, with a cool name, not a nickname. That's his real name. Next up, Storm Murphy, the 6 feet junior point guard out of Wofford. He averaged 14 points right now, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He's shooting a blistering 58% from the floor and a blazing 55% from three-point range. And guess what? He has not missed a foul shot yet, 100%. Storm Murphy is a point guard with deadly range, high basketball IQ. He's a pretty good passer who doesn't turn the ball over. Storm Murphy has intangibles and plays hard with a very good competitive edge. Don't sleep Wofford. They be making a tournament. They might win a game or two. And guess what? Storm Murphy probably is going to be one of the main reasons why. So pay attention to Storm Murphy, point guard, Wofford University. He's a flamethrower. That boy can play. He got some sauce with him. Storm Murphy, y'all. Next up, how about the all ACC football teams that just came out? Pitt had a lot of guys that made the team. Yes, they did. You got Jimmy Morrison, Jalen Tymon, Paris Ford, Maurice French, Bryce Hargrove, Patrick Jones, my man Dane Jackson, lockdown corner, Amir Watts, the linebacker transfer, Calvin Johnson, Maurice French, the speedster. They had a lot of guys that made it. Paris Ford, please come back next year. You're a ball hawk. I hope you don't go pro. I really like your game a lot. And shout out to the Pitt Panthers, Dane Jackson and them boys. Hope you win your bowl game against Eastern Michigan. Platt is with you. Ball out. Congratulations to all you guys. And don't forget about Conference Player of the Year in the ACC, because Clemson had a lot of guys. You got Travis Etienne, a stud running back. He was the Player of the Year and the Offensive Player of the Year for the ACC. He's a nice running back. He's speedy, shifty. He can catch the ball at the backfield. He deserved it. Clemson been balling out of control. So shout out to all those guys that made the ACC football teams, whether it was the first team, second team, third team, or even honorable mention. Because guess what? That means you played hard, you balled out, and people took notice. The ACC took notice, and shout out to all you guys. I wish you guys good luck in the future. ACC football, y'all. Yeah. Next up, you got the college football playoffs coming. It's about to be on, y'all. You got LSU playing Oklahoma, and you got Ohio State playing Clemson. I really don't like this bracket because I think that they want Joe Burrow to play for the championship, which is cool, but they don't sleep Oklahoma and Jalen Hurts. I think he has something to say. This isn't his first go-round with this playoffs. He's been in there with Alabama. You got my Clemson Bulls, Trevor Lawrence and them. They're coming. You can't sleep Ohio State with Chase Young and their talented quarterback. You got J.K. Dobbs at running back. So when it's all said and done, I'm taking the Clemson Tigers and Coach Dabo Swinney to win this whole tournament. Dabo Swinney's the best coach. He has all the top recruits. I think he has the best quarterback. Trevor Lawrence, who's already experienced. He won the title last year. They're the defending champs. Seems like nobody's giving them credit. I know they didn't play too many powerhouses, but Dabo Swinney over the last 3 years, I think he has a record of 67-4. Are you kidding me? 67-4. That's dynamic. He's coaching. He doesn't lose too many games. And don't be surprised when Clemson wins the national championship again. Dabo Swinney, Clemson Tigers will win the college football playoff. Next up, got another draft gem for y'all. I love my draft gems. I'm talking about junior cornerback, Louisiana Tech, Amik Robertson. 5'9", 185, 3-year starter. He finished his career with 19 enters. He had over 48 passes defended. He's an elite playmaker. Robertson is a pure ball hawk with elite instincts. He covers like a blanket, making guys compete on every play in coverage. Amik Robertson has 14 enters in 33 games, which was the most among active D1 players. His 5 enters this past season, which gave him 19. He had 16 passes defended, which ranked first in the nation. He's a Jim Thorpe Award semifinalist, which goes to the nation's best defensive back. Robertson has a big decision to make soon. Return to Louisiana Tech for his senior season or declare for the NFL draft, where I think he can be a good quality slot corner. I think he could play on the outside some, but I think his career is in the slot. He's a ball hawk. He's greedy. He wants the ball. He's aggressive. He's a trash talker. He's pretty feisty. Check out this corner. He's gonna ring some bells next year, whether he goes to the NFL or if he comes back to Louisiana Tech. So my draft gem, y'all, cornerback Amik Robertson, Louisiana Tech, draft gem. Pay attention. Next up, let's go to the old school, new school, y'all. I got one for y'all.
Old school, new school, youngest take notice. Old school, new school, youngest take notice. Old school, new school, youngest take notice. Old school, new school, y'all.
Old school. Wide receiver Steve Largent, Seattle Seahawks. Steve Largent was a 7-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro 1985, 4-time second-team All-Pro, NFL Man of the Year 1988, 2-time NFL receiving yards leader in 1979 and 1985. He also is part of the NFL 1980s All-Decade team. He's part of the Seattle Seahawks Ring of Honor, and the Seahawks retired his number 80 jersey. Plus, he won the Bart Starr Award. Steve Largent finished his career with 819 career catches, over 13,000 receiving yards, and exactly 100 touchdowns. Steve Largent was an amazing wide receiver who never got his well-deserved due, probably because he played for Seattle, and during that time, most sports fans weren't used to a white wide receiver with speed, style, and grace and talent. No diva, no diva. Largent was an accomplished wide receiver, but hardly ever gets mentioned as one of the top wide receivers to ever play the game. And for what it's worth, Steve Largent also is a former Republican politician. He served in the U.S. House of Representatives for the state of Oklahoma from 1994 till 2002. So not only was he a heck of a football player, he played around, messed around with politics, and did a good job for the House of Representatives in the state of Oklahoma. So he can do a little bit of everything. Steve Largent, old school, y'all, old school. That boy had hands. Steve Largent, y'all, old school. Next up, new school. It's a Pittsburgh Steelers. Steeler Nation, y'all. I'm talking about stud outside linebacker, the vicious pass rusher, T.J. Watt. Watt was the AFC Player of the Month for the month of November. He's a 2018 Pro Bowler. He's the PFWA All-Rookie Team. That's Pro Football Writers Association. He made the All-Rookie Team. Coming out of Wisconsin, he was a second-team All-American. He was a first-team All-Big Ten in 2016. Last season, Watt had 13 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, and a blocked field goal. This season, so far, Watt is 4th in the NFL in sacks at 12.5. He has 5 forced fumbles and 2 interceptions. T.J. Watt has developed into a dangerous pass rusher. You hear me? Dangerous. A tireless worker who pursues from snap to whistle. He has great awareness and instincts, and he can beat you with speed or power. High expectations as J.J. Watt's brother, T.J. Watt has not disappointed, y'all. A lot of people wanted the Steelers to draft Alabama linebacker Reuben Foster in the 2017 NFL Draft. I bet now they wouldn't dare say or post those comments. Where is Reuben Foster? I think he's on the IR somewhere. T.J. Watt, new school, he's been balling out. I'm so happy we picked him. Let's go, T.J. Watt. Keep building on your illustrious career, and you are the man, T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt, child, new school, vicious pass rusher, Pittsburgh Steelers. Next up, let's go hit the high school ranks. Our high school spotlight. I'm talking about senior from McKeesport, wide receiver and heck of a ball player, Monte Diggs. He's 6'6", about 190. In football, Diggs has amazing ball skills. He kind of reminds me of Plaxico a little bit. He has good hands. He's very good at tracking the ball. He's a good blocker, too. In basketball, he's wiry, aggressive, and versatile. Last season, he averaged 20 points and 12 rebounds. This season, the season just kicked off. I'm not sure what his numbers is, but I'm already hearing positive reviews about Monte Diggs. I got to get out to McKeesport and check you guys out because I like your game a lot, Diggs. In football, Diggs has offers from Iowa State, Ball State, Akron, Buffalo, Bowling Green, Kent State, and Youngstown State. That's pretty impressive, Diggs. That's what's up. In basketball, he has a few Division II offers. I'm hearing IUP, Slippery Rock, a couple other schools are checking him out. So you on a high school scene, go check out 6'6", wiry swingman, Monte Diggs from McKeesport. Don't be surprised they win the Whitfield Championship, and he's a major reason why. So shout out to Monte Diggs, McKeesport. Keep up the good work, man. Platt is with you. Monte Diggs, y'all, McKeesport High School Spotlight. And last but not least, let's get to the turn up and get lit part of the show. Let's go.
Turn up and get lit. It's time to turn up and get lit, man, for real. Turn up and get lit.
Turn up and get lit. Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence. He's completing 72% of his passes. He has 34 touchdowns, 8 inners, and he's passed for over 3,100 yards. Trevor Lawrence, you and your Clemson Tigers enter the college football playoff as the reigning national champs. People have doubted the Clemson Tigers all season. It's okay. It's okay. Trevor Lawrence, it's time to show everybody why Clemson is the best team in college football. I expect nothing but greatness from you and the Clemson Tigers and another title, another national title. So Trevor Lawrence, ball out. Let's get busy. Get that title for Clemson, Coach Dabo Swinney, and turn up and get lit. Trevor Lawrence, y'all, quarterback Clemson. Turn up and get lit, Trevor. I'm with you. Let's go. Ball out. And thank you again. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Platt's Point of View. Check it out again. We'll be back with another episode soon. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. God bless. Out, y'all.